What's up, y'all? Thought I'd make a video, maybe a series, since I found myself having a lot of extra time on my hands. So, the beginning of the month, I became homeless, and now living in my car. It's my choice. I've had people offer me to come stay the night, or, come stay with them for a little bit until I can figure things out, but, it's, honestly, I feel like it's not their responsibility to take care of me. I need to learn to take care of myself a little better. So I decided to do the car thing. And I'm wanting to do a series here to try to be like pros and cons. If you decide you want to live in your car, not have to pay rent, not have to pay bills, you literally have the whole open road. You've got plenty of time to do whatever you want. It's a good way, hopefully, I'm hoping it's a good way to save some money, so that I can save up and do something a little bit better than just living in my car. There's lots of benefits to doing it. There's also a lot of cons. The biggest thing, sleep. You gotta find some place to sleep at night. And me, in particular, I like to try to make it as dark as possible, so I went to go buy some sun visors, some cheap ones from Walmart, like $4, to put around the car to cover the windows. So when I sleep, it kind of gives me a little bit of privacy at least. So, but yeah. Right now, this is day 3 for me. So, I've already been doing this a couple days. I've done it in the past. I've slept on the streets. That was no fun. And I've slept in a car. And, that really isn't fun. But I have a job, and I am trying to do better at this job and get promoted so I can make more money, so I can get myself a decent place and sustain myself. So that's what this whole thing is about. Another big one, showers. Anybody watching this that doesn't know, you can go to a truck stop. They have showers there. Truckers use them all the time. They can range anywhere from $8 to $15. Which, yeah, that can add up over time, definitely. But you also know it's not healthy to shower every day, so you don't have to do that every day. Every other day, which is, 3 to 4 times a week, depending on when you start doing it, That, in the long term, can also still be pretty pricey for a shower. Because if you look at it, you're spending about $200 a month just to shower. So, you just gotta kind of fill out what you want to do with that. But honestly, if you're living in your car, you better shower at least. You don't want to make your car all stinky and crap. So, right now I'm just driving around, just cruising. But, ooh, cow. Some really big benefits to it is, not sitting at home watching TV all day. You're actually forcing yourself to get out. So, say you suffer from depression like I do and just don't want to do shit, I have no choice now. I get to do it. Yay! But honestly, with as much time as you have, if you're living in your car and you're working a job too, You know, one thing you can do to kill time, because that's like the biggest thing, is just what to do with your time. Right now, I don't have a whole lot to do with my time because I'm only 3 days into this run. So right now I'm just driving out to the lake, which is kind of fun, you know. I'm just gonna chill and sit at the lake and enjoy the scenery for a little bit. Maybe walk a few trails, you know. That'll kill some good time, and I'm getting some exercise for it. Now, one thing I could suggest, instead of going to, say, like Pilot Loves to take a shower, here on my next paycheck, I'm going to get a gym membership. They have showers there. Now, with COVID, you have to freaking make appointments and stuff like that. But that's not too big of a deal, honestly. And you might be able to get a good deal on a gym membership right now because of COVID. You know, I haven't even looked into it completely yet, but, I mean, it is an option you can do. Which I would probably recommend to some people, because going to truck stops and taking showers, that's expensive. It's very expensive. So, but at that, you know, I think some gym memberships are like $10 a month right now. You know, spend $10 a month to be able to go shower whenever you want, and you get to work out. It seems like you know, I'm kind of stoked about that, because then that'll give me something to do, and fucking lose all this extra weight. I'm quite unhealthy right now, and I need to get healthier. So maybe I can use this as an opportunity to do said thing. Right now, I'm just driving around the lake. I've never even been here before. And I've lived in the DFW area for a long time now. Oh, wow, that's cool. Man, this is nice. Fort Worth Trail. Huh. I mean, it's not developed or anything. It's just like going through some back roads. I mean, it's cool. You know, normally right now I'd be sitting in the house watching YouTube or something else, just wasting my days away. So, you know, I am kind of excited about this. I mean, it kind of sucks, and there's kind of a stigma that goes along with living in your car, and I really don't understand the stigma of it. You know, I mean, you have a job, you keep your hygiene up, you keep your car clean. Right now it's a little messy because I'm still learning. It's been about 15 years since the last time I actually lived in my car. Well, probably 10 years at this point. Close to 15. You know, it's been a while. So I'm having to get back into the feel of things. So it's an adjustment period for anybody choosing to do this. The other thing is, and I didn't actually know this until my sister brought it up to me, but it's also illegal to stay in your car. And that I find absolutely ridiculous. Because, I mean, it's like, I understand why it's illegal, because the government can't tax you for it. I mean, you're literally living without having to pay anything to the government. So yeah, people, they generally tend to not like to not get their money. So I'm guessing that's why it's illegal. But you got to do what you got to do. I mean, living in your car beats living on the street. I can 100% attest to that. So definitely better having a roof over your head, for sure. There's a lot of people out at the lake today, but it is a Saturday, so I guess that kind of is expected. God dang it. I figure that out with my car too. Marion Sansom Park. Ooh, good bike trails. See, I kind of wish I still had my bike. I just sold my bike because I was moving out of my house, and I was like, well, don't need a bike. Well, maybe I did, but man, it's too full to go and hang out, do what I want to do here right now. So lots of people. But yeah, I mean, I'm planning on making more videos just because I'm gonna have a lot of time on my hands, and you know, this might be a good little time capsule to come back and just see where I was at this point in my life, you know, 20 years down the line, if YouTube is still around. So yeah, it's more as also like a journal, but hopefully anybody who watches this, you know, and you're left in a situation where you're homeless, or you have to leave your home, and you have no other options, you know, then hopefully, you know, you might see something in what I'm hoping this video series is gonna do, you know. And I'm not planning on editing these. I'm not a great editor anymore. I've lost that. And this is all off my phone. So this is as cheap as possible. But yeah, I mean, I'm just going back down the exact same road I went. I saw a couple spots that seemed like I could just park the car for a minute and just walk down the trail. So looking for that. Another thing that sucks about living in your car is you're eating out a lot. Also costs money. So you may want to consider having some food in your car that you can snack on, at least to curb your hunger. Like chips, nuts, trail mix, you know, stuff like that. You eat a little bit of it, you're not hungry no more, and the pain goes away, and then you're good for another couple hours or so. Not the healthiest, by the way. Don't recommend that if, you know, you're as unhealthy as I am, but yeah, do what you gotta do. Man, this is gonna look nice when they're done with it. Alright, yeah. We'll park here. There we go. Alright. Now we're gonna walk down to the lake. See if we can, anyways. Give you a good view of the lake, at least. Now, let's see here. Oh, I can't switch the camera. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Both sides of my door handle are broke, so I have to use this to open my car door from the outside, because I can't do it from the inside. Although it'll lock the doors. That's great. That's what you get for buying a $2,000 car. But it runs. And that's the important thing, is to try to keep your car running, because if you're living in it, then you're going to want it to run. So, also, you don't want to drive it a whole lot either. That would help if I turn the car off. But you don't want to be constantly driving your car. You just don't want to do that. It's gonna kill it real quick. So it's important to find places that you can stop, enjoy a little bit. Man, this is pretty. Here we go. I'm gonna show you. There you go. See? And normally, I wouldn't even be doing this right now. But you know what? This is pretty cool. I've never been here before. Whoo! That's a good jump. That's so cool.